How's it going, everyone? It's Mike from PC Classic Cars, back with another test drive video. Today we are in my really cool and very well done 1984 Chevrolet Blazer. Give it a chance to warm up here a little bit. We'll take it out on a normal test drive. Alright, so again we have an 84 Chevrolet K5 Blazer. This is an awesome truck front to back. Runs and drives just absolutely excellent. The driveline that's in it is a non-original 350. Runs extremely well. It is backed by the 700R4 overdrive transmission. Standard 208C, I believe, transfer case. 4x4 with automatic locking hubs. Just an awesome driving truck. This is a clean Carfax, no accidents, no damage ever reported truck. At the last Carfax mileage entry was like 70-some thousand miles. That was a few years ago. Obviously now it has the brand new Dakota VHX gauges and it's showing 18 miles on the gauges. So don't know the exact mileage on the truck, but since it was redone, they did start with a really good, probably a lower mileage original truck. And this again, just an excellent truck, front to back, runs and drives just beautiful. AC blows nice and cold. I have the AC kicked on right now. Very comfortable here driving in the Texas heat. You do have an aftermarket radiator, keeps it nice and cool. I will say the AC compressor makes just a little bit of chatter, but it still works very well. The air is producing a good volume of AC and it's nice and cold in here. We'll dive into the suspension a little bit later, but this again is a factory 4x4 Blazer. It works awesome. On the interior, this would have originally been a saddle interior. Now it's a really nice custom red interior. I want to say these are like a TMI door panel, same thing with the dash. Seats have been redone, console's very nice, carpet's nice, mats are nice. You do have aftermarket speakers in the kick panels down low. Just a really well done truck on the interior. Headliner, visors, no issues with any of that. A little bit of age around the rear view mirror, but that's really simple. You have all your standard options, like you have tilt, cruise. That stuff works great. As you can see here, the brakes work very nice. It is power steering, power front disc brakes. Doesn't pull you left, doesn't pull you right. Has an awesome ride quality for being a 4x4 truck. And I really like the interior, having the gauges, and then all of the interior has been completely redone and just shows just very nice. Huge fan of the Dakota gauges. You have your little toggle switch down there on the very left, right next to the hood release. There's a little toggle switch to function through the digital displays on the gauges themselves. A couple small things not working. Cruise doesn't work. A couple small things not working. The cruise was not working. The washer fluid sprayers were not working. And I'm trying to remember what the other item. Cruise, washer sprayers. We'll have to pull it up here on my sheet and see if I can't 100% remember. Cruise, washer fluid sprayers. Oh, the other item. This does have the aftermarket door panels. It has power windows, and the power windows work. They put power lock switches because that's how the door panels come, but this is not set up with power switches. It just is a manual lock truck. So it is manual locks, even though it does have the switches. It's warmed up, so we'll go on it here a little bit. Test out that 350. Good sounding truck, good power. Not a crazy high performance 350, probably right in line with what this truck would have had when it was stock, but it runs very well. I don't know how many miles or when exactly when the motor was put in, but again, it's very strong, no smoke, no issues mechanically. The exhaust still retains stock style manifolds, and then it does have an aftermarket crossover pipe. And then the rest of the exhaust has been replaced, but it's more of a stock style replacement than anything. This truck will cruise at 70, 75, even 80 miles an hour. We're doing 75 miles an hour right now, and it is very comfortable. If someone wanted to drive an older vehicle every day, this is an awesome option. Truck just drives, again, just killer. Underneath, super clean. Floors are great. Frame rails are great. Inner rockers. Bottom side of this truck, front to back, looks awesome. Really no issues of any kind. On the exterior, this was a factory apple red truck with the frost white top, so How you see it is how it was redone. Paint quality is very nice, very straight. Definitely done by a professional, shows very well. Some of the tops of the bumpers, front and rear, have a few little imperfections on the tops of the bumpers. Sorry, I couldn't figure out what I was trying to say there. But they still have a great shine. Just some little imperfections in the bumpers. The trim looks all basically brand new. Shows great on the sides. Same thing with the tailgate black. Top's in really nice shape. Paint has a few little stone chips and miscellaneous little imperfections around it, but it's all very minimal. Again, quality cosmetically, this is a very, very nice truck. Doors open and close nice. I really think the two-tone with the white top and the red exterior, especially with the red interior, it's just an awesome looking truck. Has a 33 by 1250 tire. It's like an all-terrain tire. They're 2021 date code, plenty of tread, no dry rot, no cracking. Tires are ready to go on it. No tire rubbing issues. Suspension is all stock style suspension. You do have a steering stabilizer up front, and then you also have the quad shocks up front. Probably part of the reason why this has such a smooth ride to it. Suspension is great, very, very comfortable to drive. Does not beat you to death. It doesn't even feel like you're really driving a Blazer or a 4x4 truck. Very, very comfortable out on the open road. This is a very, very bumpy road that I'm on, and it's very comfortable. It's not jumping me around, not bouncing me left or right. Steering is nice and tight, doesn't have any float from the front end. Wind noise is at a very, very minimum. I don't really even hear any. The vent windows are nice and tight. Driving position is very comfortable. Kick down works. Smooth, easy shifts. Again, I'm a huge fan of the Dakota gauges, pretty much all their platforms. They just look awesome in here. Goes with the custom vibe of the interior. I like how the interior is kind of modernized. The exterior, they kept it stock looking with the full side trim. It's a great wheel and tire combo. And again, I can't say enough of how well this truck drives. It's just a really well ironed out K5 Blazer. Overall, I mean, there's just not a lot to complain about. The couple little things that are not working, the cruise and the washer fluid sprayers, if you have to have those, that's a real nitpicky deal. And then again, this has power lock switches, but it's not a power lock truck. They just put the switches because that's how the door panels come. It is a manual lock truck and they work great. Has tilt, has cold AC, nice paint, really nice interior, super clean underneath, clean Carfax. Originally a lower mileage truck to start with. It always just makes for a better end product. It's just a well done Blazer front to back, something you could drive every day if you want to. Very, very confident in the mechanicals on it. And yeah, just not a lot to nitpick on this one. This is a great, great Blazer. Glass is all very clean. Windshield has no issues. Side windows look good. The hardtop side glasses in the back have a few little scuffs in the windows, but nothing's cracked or broken. Very, very clean. Glass is all easy to see out of. Again, you have a little bit of haziness from the rear view mirror, but that's minimal. Very, very good truck. As always, I appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of my test drives. Make sure you check out that virtual description video along with the additional informations tab. Both are posted on my website, pcclassiccars.com. Catch you guys on the next video, and hope you have a great rest of your day.